welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have the opening possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact. For today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Durham. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the... Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll... to check him out. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
It really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Gets it past the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's first and... From the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Rides to the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, motorcycle, decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alton Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He'll have the first down as he gets it. 28-yard line before he stopped. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, it's Durham. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air, extending the play. Trying to make magic on the score. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone, marking at the 17, and they are set up. The Ducks with the first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Durham. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They go to the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Handoff from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Give to the running back. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll run it from the gun.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe. They can't.
Tons of room in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Durham. Makes the catch, it's Sharp. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
On 3rd down, going up top. Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Spartans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cherry. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
To throw, it's Durham. The short hands, it's Cherry. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. He leaves it with his back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one? There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Durham. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Cherry. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Looking to throw, it's Durham. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. it to keep the clock moving. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee.
Man, so many people always say, go for it, go for it, go for it. Well, you do have to deal with the negative side of that, too. And when you don't get it, maybe you have an opportunity to get points. A lot of these things have to come into the equation. Not every game's the same, but what the analytics say, go for it, go for it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Scanning the field, it's Durham. Under fire. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. This is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oregon Ducks offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He'll hand it off. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. To throw, it's Romero. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he hauls it in down inside the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on third down in the red zone? Looking for his big tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Bruins offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Trying the old counter play here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at the 35. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking downfield, it's Romero. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a loss.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down here for this offense. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. After a promising start, we hope that both deep seeds will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the... does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Scanning the field, it's Romero. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. They mix it up with a run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The back's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Will not be brought down. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offense. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Bruins pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on...
And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back. It's Romero. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's complete on the crossing route. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Ducks getting set on first and 10. Looking for a receiver. Catch made by the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. Short connection to the tight end here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over.
Timeout, Oregon.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking for a man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Man, just a tough start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Look out, room to run here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here comes a handoff. Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. 6th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Romero. Receiver makes the catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Lewis. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll use the ground game here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Bruins will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down, the 17.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they're set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it second and 10 from the 49.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bears. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Leaning on the run game here late. Gets some space around the 30. But let out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. It's always a special here, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.